And we have a display. And it's not crooked. Here we go with this half, and I've decided to kind of look into the hinge part. I've never dealt with the hinge part before, but I have removed this board before, and depending if I show that video or not. I just want to go through it. I may fast forward it. I don't know. Let's get this out of the way. Speaker. There's this. Then there's this menu selector thumb wheel down here. It's a ribbon cable. Carefully remove it. Okay. Since I already took out the screw, this twists and lifts out. Just gonna finagle it a little bit. There you go, lift it up and then it comes out. This is the connector for the viewfinder. We are familiar with that, and we know that works just fine. And then I might want to do the this is for the top button assembly. This little guy. That thing is tight in there. Jeez. All right. Fumble fingers. Oh look, another piece of tape that's not gonna stick again. So sorry. Put that aside. This out of the way. This connector here, I forget what that's for. Oh, the manual focus switch. And disconnect there. This, I believe, is the backlight power, and this would be the speaker. Come on, seriously, man. Oh, careful. Come on. You can do it. I think there's only what, 1 or 2 screws in here. There's one here. Is it? And oh, right. Yeah, forgot about that part. So we have to remove the tripod mount, which is also this screw here. This kind of helps hold the board in place, and I just push up and this plops right out. And then there is this part here. There's a little clip over here, so this board should be ready to come out, unless I'm missing something else. Oh yeah, another screw. Yeah. Didn't feel right. Usually when you take all the screws out, there you go, that comes up to a certain point and you see this little piece moving, so that's a clip. Can push it and it folds up like that, and then this right here is another, there we go. This is where all the buttons push onto. Okay. Now this all goes up to, I don't know what that is. Connects to something. Let's see if we can remove that assembly. Or do we want to try that? I'm curious, what is this? And what is that screw for? What is that for? Oh, it's the switch. Okay, it's the switch that detects if it's opened or not. Yeah, okay. So this is probably for the hinge. I don't know. At this point, I really don't. That's what this is. What is this is? What is this is? Can we reprocess the furniture? Oh, what was that? Ooh, hinge cover. Haha. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty here. Sweet. All right. Okay. That makes sense, having it a little bit more robust. Okay. Those are exactly the same size screws too, aren't they? You know what though? I think what might not be a bad idea is to... I don't care. I don't care. I just keep taking things apart, man. Well, all this is goes through that hole. How easy is that? Beautiful. So, again, this is totally, I mean, which one would you pick? You can't even see it on the camera, can you? Top one is gross. Well, this one's actually in really good shape, so I can keep as much of this as possible. That'd be great. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough in your ear again. Now I have done this before. And if I just need to replace the outer shell, that might work. I know the inside of that one works. I replaced the backlight in it. So it's these are this longer, skinnier screws, the ones that go here. I think the inside, hopefully this will be a quick fix. I think the inside of this one is in good shape. Of course not. And there's a couple scratches. We'll see. We'll see. Look how loose that is. What's this piece right here? So this part, I keep forgetting I gotta go on camera to do this. If you have fingernails, you can get in there, great. If not, maybe this tool. So you gotta get this side and the other side kind of open, and it kind of just peels around. There it goes. This is nice. Here's the back panel. And this hinge, yeah, it's just super loose. Yep. Super loose. Well, it just occurred to me, I think I might be missing some footage. As often as this GoPro battery kept dying on me, I'm not surprised. But between this, the end of this video segment and the next, I found out that the reason why that hinge was so loose was because it was missing 2 screws for some odd reason. And I really wish I would have captured that on video, because the shock that when I found out that I was comparing the 2 panels together, and I said, this one has screws, this other one does not have screws, yet this thing never came apart. Has it been like that since brand new? It just really kind of befuddled me that 2 screws would be missing out of otherwise machine that so far that I could tell has never been taken apart. So anyway, we continue on, we digress, and sorry that I lost that. Well, I didn't really lose it, it's just the GoPro never caught it. So I'm definitely gonna look into a different video recorder, so something that will last longer than 40 minutes. Anyway, we continue. Yeah, my remote was dying also. So now it's on charge, so now I just have to use the button on the GoPro. Primitive stuff. So I do have, I think the back of this is nice and clean. I don't really want to mess with that too much. I just want to get it installed. We can clean this once it's installed. So this whole unit, I replaced the backlight in it for the other camcorder. I know the backlight works. I know the display, the whole display works. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and install this whole piece. What did I do with the other hinge? I don't know why I was looking for it, but yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so let's start by plugging this little guy in. I know this little guy could be tricky, and like I've said a few times, it's just easier to get these little plugs installed while the unit is like out and loose, so you have 2 areas to maneuver. So okay, and if I remember from the last time, these panels have to drop in place gingerly. There's a little groove around here, and the bottom panel goes in, and then the backlight goes in via a latching. I'll show you on the other one, since I believe I got it in. Yeah, so on the backlight has these wings, I guess you could say, that fall into place between here and here. So if they're not sitting where they need to be, you're not going to be able to get these holes lined up. So I think I'm pretty sure we're in good shape here. Let me just look. Yeah, and the backlight just falls into place. Okay. Yeah, no, well, I've done that where the backlight will in this, the other one had a screw in it, didn't it? Interesting. I didn't have a screw in the other one. I'll just take the one from here and put it in here. That makes complete sense. Yeah. Whew. Okay. So these go here. Sure they're lined up. And this one goes here. Okay. There's nothing goes up here. This is where you put the cover on it and the screws go through the back into that. But once the cover is on it, snaps it pretty much right into place. What I want to do here is plug in the connectors. I could pretty much install everything without this back cover, and the reason why I'm doing it that way is just in case the display is cockeyed a little bit. It shouldn't be. The way that the mounting and everything is made, it drops in, and once everything can go flush like that, it should be good. But I've been able to put it together with it crooked before, but I was able to see it before even turning it on. All right, that looks good. These have been reseated before. Okay, and the hinge feels good. All right. I got a cat roaming around underneath my feet over here. What are you doing? Playing with the helium tank? Yeah, the helium tank for balloons underneath the desk. Poor little feller. Got a cat that's blind, so he just follows wherever he hears you. So when you talk, there he is. Right, little guy? Okay. And then the hinge cover. Pristine. So pristine. And I guess we can... He's trying to climb over everything. Oh, where do you think you're going? Nothing over there, buddy. There's one that goes here. And the other one goes down there. And then there's the switch. This is part of the hinge cover. Okay. And now the switch. Really? Only goes in one way. And I believe what we should probably do is is, let's see here, I'm looking at that groove right there. You open it up and then it flicks on the switch. Oh, that is so much nicer. Oh, that is nice and tight. Yeah, that, I can't explain it. If this thing has never been worked on before, then somebody at the factory forgot to put the screws in the hinge. What in the world? Alright, and hopefully that is it right there. Feels like it went right in, no problem. Oops. I popped it out. Dang. Let's close this. Yeah, that hinge is definitely, something popped out. One of my screens popped out of the groove. Dang. Oh, I already put that. Well, how did that happen? I had this screw in place. Flexed enough, I guess. Yeah, that's not in there. It's not in place. Be right back. So, two things were wrong with this end. This side was the display and the hinge. And, yeah, it definitely feels a lot tighter. Oh yeah. Missing screws. How in the world? How in the world? Alright. I forgot my microphone again. That's what happens. I hope you can hear me. Shoot, I keep forgetting that. I'm putting the screws in the panel here. These are the longer, slightly longer, slightly skinnier screws. Same ones that go into the side here. This is almost a complete teardown of this thing, with the exception of the tape mechanism. I think we pretty much got it, you know. We even removed the camera part. Very good. So we also replaced the viewfinder. There was a lot wrong with this, but whatever was wrong with this was right with the other one. So, hey. Goes here. This thumb wheel selector. Place this in here. Remember, we had to lift it out at an angle, so that's what we're doing here. Trying to anyway. And there it goes. Just like that. And voila. That is that. This is the eject 4 memory card. Very good. Much better. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this side panel on this. I'm gonna do a quick test for video, and I think that might do it. Don't tell me that went right in. It sure did. Thank you. Thanks for that. And this plugs into this port here. There it is. All right. Okay. It's off. Let's plug it in. Kaboom. Right? Kaboom. I heard a beam. Got a viewfinder. Put on camera mode. Clock set. And I see, oops, that says no tape. Record button works. Viewfinder's really clean. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, looks pretty clean in there. Happy with that. And, oh, it's on night shot. Turn that off. And we have a display. And it's not crooked. Oh, thank God. Bad day yesterday turned a good day today. Well, let's not jinx myself. Let's open this up and grab that tape. After this, pretty much call it is all I'm gonna do is start putting screws back in here. And play. Oh no, I'm in record mode. Damn it. Damn it. Play. Ooh, volume button. What are you talking about, no memory stick?
This one right there.
I have it on, okay.
It's gonna be another one of those rabbit holes. Screen doesn't work. That's broken for one reason or another. I can only assume this thing was thrown or dropped.
Buttons are working.
Probably thrown. But the tape mechanism seems like it works well. So
Thumbwheel smooth.
maybe I can put this in the other one.
All right, excellent. I got audio, I got video. It I'll have the test recording on this, but man, I think we got a good working, good looking camcorder. So the grip that I'm going to use is not that one, it'll be this one. So there's 3 of these long skinny screws. What goes in the inside? There was 4, but I put that one back too. Can't remember where it went. Are you stuck in the same spot again? I swear, this cat. All right, yeah, poor thing. He'll go in the tightest spots and he doesn't back out. He just gets stuck there. So I'll have to pull him out here. He's fine. So yeah, it's just basically putting in the screws, putting things back together. Here, everything's together. It's just the 5 screws to put this back on. Right after everything's said and done, the longer, skinnier screws go in here, and the rest of them go in. So that'll do it for this one. I think the video is quite long enough. Well, it's in 2 parts. I'm thinking of doing it in 2 parts. But that's it. And I'm running out of battery again. So, perfect timing.